What's up, good people? Welcome back to At Home and Farm with Dowty, your place of real content where we do not fake it. And this is the channel for all your homesteading content and homemaking content. And guys, as always, we have something great for you, something that you can learn from. So welcome to this vlog. I appreciate that you chose to click on this video and to be here, to be a subscriber, and to always come back to watch my channel. So let's get to the video of the day and learn what it is about. Thank you for stopping by. In today's video, I have prepared some information for you that I thought you need to know if this is your first time to learn about poultry farming and you're interested to do something about poultry farming. This is the video for you. So our video today is about poultry farming basics. Now, those of you who know I keep chicken, you may be thinking that poultry is about chicken. No, poultry is about ducks, is about geese, is about all those turkeys, and chicken, of course, included. Every type of bird, when you choose to keep it, then that is poultry farming. Now today, I'm going to give you basics on what you really need to do to prepare yourself fully, get yourself into the business of poultry farming. Now, to start us off, you all know the journey that we have taken and what we have been doing in our farm. And one of the most important things for you to know is that you need to choose the right location. Step number one, item number one, essential item, the basics of poultry farming. Number one is the location. You need to identify where you're going to keep your poultry. You can keep your poultry with yourself, or you will identify a different location or a farm somewhere where you're going to keep your poultry. The choice is really yours, where you're going to locate your poultry farm. The most important thing is that you are going to secure it and make it free from all predators. Location, very key. Where? Very key. Ask yourself that question before you begin your journey of poultry farming. Number two is your secure house. Behind me is my main chicken coop that we constructed with you recently, and I will tell you that it is not easy to come up with something like this. You just need proper planning and have the materials ready. So if you need to have your poultry farming secured, then you will need to build such a thing for them, because you cannot keep your birds outside. That one you know. They will need the warmth away from the wind. You know, some of the diseases that come with a lot of wind, the trachea diseases, the respiratory diseases. So you need a secure house for your poultry. Number three, basic item for your poultry farming is you have to choose your breed and your birds. Don't just go out there and go and select any type of hen. Like ourselves, when we are selecting our birds or our breed, we make sure that we have selected bigger ones. We have selected those that are, of course, can grow. You don't want birds that have stunted growth. Those that can actually lay eggs. So while choosing, sorry, Mama, I have a poultry farmer here. While choosing your breed, make sure you consider the laying of eggs and the growth rate. So get a breed that you are sure will not, keep you stagnated in your poultry farming. If you're in business, definitely you need the eggs and you need the birds to grow so that you can sell them if you're doing if you're selling them for meat, of course. Number four, you need to secure equipment that you are going to use. Equipment, I mean the nests, the feeders, the drinkers. You need to have those things. And if you need smaller chicken coops, then you will have to construct and have them. Because like for myself, I have smaller chicken coops. It is not all the birds that I keep on this side. Okay? So make sure you have secured your equipment that you need for poultry farming to make your poultry comfortable, number one, because where will they be laying eggs anyway? All right? Ask yourself those questions. How will you be feeding them? How will they be drinking their water? And so forth. And then, when it comes to managing now your poultry, there are several things that you cannot ignore. First and foremost, of course, is their feeding and nutrition. Do you have the right feeding nutrients? Do you have the right, feed? Like ourselves, we do the omena, we do the wheat, we do the wishwa, we do the chenga, we do the maize, we do the food remnants from the kitchen. We do vegetables, all, and we do multivitamins as supplements. All those things go into their nutrition because you want healthy flock. So in managing your flock and your poultry, then you will need to think about their feeding and their nutrition. Something else that you have to think about is health. Health involves things like diseases. You have to monitor your birds. Right now, when I'm looking at my poultry around here, I can see one that is dozing, and I'm going after this to check what is really happening with that one bird. Because if I cannot monitor my diseases, then it will mean it will be spreading diseases to all the other birds. So we have spoken about this before, about monitoring your poultry diseases, because if you don't, they will sweep away all your birds, especially the disease of the trachea. Those that are respiratory in nature, they spread very fast and they do away with all your flock. Mom, I have to deal with this right now. Another thing that you have to do when you have started your poultry is to do proper record management and record keeping. Now, record keeping involves keeping your records about the number of eggs your birds lay in a month, in a day, in a week, how much your sales are, how many numbers of birds you have, how many have died, how many have you acquired. All those records are very important in your growth as you go. So make sure that you have all these records intact somewhere, because it is very important for you to know where you're going and where you're coming from. Because if you don't, then you can't know when you have actually grown and you have even broken even if you're really doing business. Now, I'm watching that baby, that poultry farmer, whatever she's doing, guys. Oh my God. Look at that. This is really, really hard for me. Another important factor is marketing. You need to market your poultry farming. If it is business, you need to market well. Marketing means branding yourself and letting people know what you are doing, because if you don't, who will know what you are doing? So as for me, this YouTube is my marketing, and I hope you like what I'm doing, and I hope you are learning something. And lastly, guys, important thing that you need to remember: if you are doing deep litter method, make sure you clean your chicken coop over and over again. If you are doing any other method, just make sure that you remove the waste from your poultry farm, because waste and dirt and poor hygiene is one of the reasons why poultry farming does not work. Start small and be patient. Everything will work out fine in due course and during the time of your growth. So don't hurry. Start even with 2 birds. Just make sure you are learning with the flow. Don't overdo it. Like, by the time we have this number of birds, we have over 100 now, and we have also acquired smaller chicks recently. So you cannot get those big strides if you don't have knowledge. Seek also knowledge. Learn from other poultry farmers. What do they do? And learn from them. And make sure you are growing. Okay? Mama, stop. Say hi to the people. Say hi. This is my young poultry farmer. So guys, I hope you have learned the basics. I hope you have learned the basics of poultry farming. Key things to remember: choose your location, build your chicken coop, have the necessary equipment, and make sure that you're doing proper feeding once you acquire your birds. So, do you have any questions? Make sure you ask us in the comments. Tell them to ask us questions. Wambie, ask us questions. Wambie, ask questions. Wambie, ask questions. Ask your questions in the comments. Inbox me your questions. I'll be glad to answer them. Let's learn together. And for us, questions. Tell me questions. 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 Good. So it's a wrap for us, and I will see you in the next vlog when we will be learning more about poultry farming, homesteading, and homemaking. Thanks for stopping by, and I love you all. Bye-bye. Tell the people bye. Tell them bye. Oh my God. Let me help you. Ooh. Okay. All right. Okay. There you go. Goodbye. Goodbye.